why did you marry
I agree with that.
Jim? But first,
This
do
was
you know what Jim means by the uptightness of black women?
Oh, yes.
You've been in the theater.
Well, I've felt it. I've sensed it with almost every black woman that we know, whether they accept me or not. You know, whether there's always a tolerance, but there's always hostility behind it.
Now, this is where I have the problem. This is really where I have the problem. Everything James Earl Jones has said so far, again, there's nuance to it. So while I think some of it is ignorant, I could see some of his point, but I also see the other point of it. But this right here, this is the mistake that black men make too often. When they date interracially, they use that interracial relationship as a ha-ha, look at me, F you, to black women in the community. This is a mistake that some of us make, right? And you can see it here. We down talk black women in front of other women. And naturally, those women are going to then think they can do it too. But when it comes to the black community, this is an A and B conversation. So that means between black men and black women. You being a white woman, you need to see your way out of it. You get what I'm saying? And the fact that she feels comfortable enough to even speak these words, y'all really shouldn't even be mad at her. You should be mad at him, because she wouldn't feel this comfortable to say that if she wasn't sitting right next to bro. You get what I'm saying? So a lot of times we give white women, Hispanic women, other women the ability to then trash our women from our community because we sit next to them and we do it in front of them. And that's crazy to me. You should never do that. You don't have to dim somebody else's light to let this person's light shine. You get what I'm saying? So you don't got to talk bad about black women just because you got a new one, whatever the case is. Now, where I'm going to get into the nuances, do I think that there can be some hostility she's faced due to being a white woman with a black dude? Of course. Of course. Black women aren't going to like that. Some black women are really not going to like that at all. And that's just what it is. Anybody who's in an interracial relationship is going to face some sort of hostility from the opposite race due to them not liking that. But again, the way you react to it is very telling. What she said was that she's faced hostility from every black woman, almost every black woman she's came into contact with. And she said, whether they accept me or not. Now, whether they accept you or not, that doesn't make sense to me, because if they accept you, then how could there be hostility there? Unless that's the eyes you're viewing it from or viewing it through. So it's very telling about his wife at the time, or whoever she is, because her view on black women is they're hostile, you know, they're negative, they don't like me. You know what I mean? That's her view on them. Now, my question is, I wonder if she's ever tried to get to know a black woman in depth, really try to embrace the culture in depth, understand the nuance of why black women might be upset with you when they see you just off face value. Have you tried to understand why that is the way it is? Or have you just taken this sort of victim mentality and, oh, why are these people looking at me this way and this and that, and then you've internalized that, and now you're looking at them with a grudging look, right? So I feel like that's what it is. I don't want to say it's more so black women being hostile. It's more so the way she's looking at it. You got to accept that's what it's going to be, but you also have to dig deeper to understand why. And then at that point, I'm not saying show every black person that's hostile or black woman that's hostile that you're rocking with us, but you need to be making it known that you're rocking with us. This is not making it known that you're rocking with us, period. So this is a no-no right here. This is the mistake we make, though, you know, and especially with niggas, they get a little bit of money and everything changed. They stop dating their women. They talking down on their women. They become a Uncle Tom in a way. And that's just what it is.